Good evening, and welcome to the June 10th, 2014 Town Board meeting of the Town of Ossining. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Councilmember Harder.
Present.
Councilmember Wilshire.
Present.
Supervisor Donnelly.
Present.
Are there any announcements this evening?
Yes. Good evening. I'd like to take a moment to thank all the people involved in moving this great town forward. From the staff who takes pride in their jobs to the department heads who work with their employees to ensure our residents get the services they need and deserve from their local government. The result is a high level of customer service and responsiveness. We pride ourselves on transparency, and our goal is to serve our residents the best we can, making what can sometimes be complicated processes as clear as we can, and answering any questions to the best of our ability, whether they're selling a home or starting a business. We try to make things as easy as possible. The town of Ossining takes its responsibility very serious when it comes to making sure we protect the interests of all taxpayers of Ossining. We believe that it is our responsibility to reduce the liability of our taxpayers whenever possible, and this is not politically motivated, but rather in the interest of fairness to all of our residents and protecting them from needless risk. I was complimented the other day on our commitment to making sure this administration never settles for business as usual, as we strive every day to improve the lives of those who call Ossining home. Our goal is to run this municipality like a business while keeping in mind the differences between public and private operations. There is no room for politics in the work we do. We run for office to proactively improve conditions to all taxpayers, and anything else only disrupts the day-to-day operations of our community. Last Saturday was a great day here in Ossining. The Ossining Historical Cemetery Conservancy held a course at Scarborough Presbyterian called it was called Ossining's Historical Spotter Cemetery, which included lectures and hands-on activities for local history buffs. We also had a Kids Health and Safety Autism Awareness Day at the community center, where families had a chance to meet our first responders and see the equipment for our police, fire, and fire departments, as well as the ambulance corps, used every day to keep us safe. The day ended with a favorite event of mine. The Relay for Life took place at Ann M. Dormer Middle School on Saturday evening, and we had the opportunity to walk in honor of those who have struggled with cancer. The website tells us that this year's event in Ossining raised over $35,000, which serves as a true testament to the compassion, awareness, and friendship that lives in our community. It is inspiring to see the presence of young people who are dedicated to finding a cure, committed teams of adults and chaperones, and the dozens of volunteers that make the event possible. I was and always am honored to be a very small part of this event. Manning the registration table allows me to meet many of the wonderful people who are so committed to eliminating cancer in the world. Tonight I would like to thank Ms. Liz Blau, a teacher at AMD and a powerhouse behind the Relay for Life of Ossining, for her service to this community. Watching how she interacts with the young and old people alike, every volunteer, and the extraordinary organizing team that she has put together over the 7 years Ossining has put the Relay for Life, it is appropriate to stop for a second and salute her. Here's to you, Ms. Bly. We're happy and very, very lucky to have you. All the organizers and participants that were involved in all the activities also are due an enormous thank you. These activities give us the opportunity to meet new people, learn about our community, and end the day as a better person than we started. This Saturday, the fun continues with the Village Fair on Main Street between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. The town will have a table manned by Fernando Gonzalez and his team, ready to answer any questions concerning the revaluation of the entire town of Ossining. He will be in good company. We're expecting over 200 more vendors and fun activities this year. At 11 a.m. that day, we will be going to the intersection of Broadway and Brandon Street for a very special occasion. We will be there to dedicate Dewar's Circle with the unveiling of a commemorative plaque in honor of the life and work of a man who risked his life to save people from bondage and to inspire his nation to focus on its ideals. Looking forward to seeing you at this and all day Saturday. Madam Clerk.
Is there anyone here who has any comments on the agenda items? We'll move into board resolutions. Letter A, approval of minutes. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Ossining hereby approves the May 27th, 2014 minutes of the regular meeting as presented. Do I have a motion?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Letter B, approval of minutes, special meeting. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Ossining hereby approves the June 3rd, 2014 minutes of the special meeting as presented. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Letter C, approval of voucher detail report. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Ossining hereby approves the voucher detail report dated June 10th, 2014 in the amount of $331,403.34. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Letter D, bid award Lakeville Sewer Pump Station Bypass Contract 2013-2185. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Ossining hereby awards the bid for contract number 2013-2185 Lakeville Sewer Pump Station Bypass to ELQ Industries Incorporated, 567 Fifth Avenue, New Rochelle, New York, 10801, for the total bid amount of $121,481.25. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second.
This is one of our last of the projects that we've been working on and organizing for the last couple of years. It's not our last project by any stretch of the imagination, because new ones have come to surface. But this one was a sewer lift station that needed to have some adjusting done to it, and we're very happy with the bids that came in. So we were very happy with this price. Madam Clerk.
Okay, letter E.
No, you have to, all in favor?
Oh, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Letter E, call for a public hearing, local law number 2 of 2014, for the purpose of amending the multifamily provisions of the town zoning law. Resolved, the Town Board of the Town of Ossining hereby calls for a public hearing to be held on Tuesday, June 24th, 2014, at 7:30 p.m. at the Village of Ossining Police Court Facility, 8688 Spring Street, in the matter of local law number 2 of 2014 for the purpose of amending the multifamily provisions of the town zoning law. Do I have a motion?
Moved. Second.
I just want to point out that this is some very slight zoning changes that we want to make. The proposed new law with all of the line outs and everything is currently on the webpage. There'll be copies available in the clerk's office, too, if you should want to get a hard copy of it by tomorrow. This will help us. This is what we have discussed with the HUD people to get us off the list of being able to have certain, not be on the list of now 6 local governments that need to be to change their zoning ever so slightly to make HUD happy. Could you say that was good?
Want me to add? I'd be happy to, but
You want to add for a second?
you did a great job.
Okay, well then, good. Yeah.
All those in favor?
Aye.
I do have one question, though, Council. Oh, no. I do have one question. Should we be, do we need to do a resolution to send it to the planning board for review? Can you just write one up so we can do it at the very end, a very brief one? Can we? Because we want to send it to the planning board to their meeting tomorrow night, because we're trying to expedite this. Thank you, sir. Madam Clerk.
Sure. Letter F. Oh, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Letter F, Finance Capital Project 2013-2185, Lakeville Sewer Lift Station Remediation. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Ossining hereby authorizes a budget amendment for capital project 2013-2185 entitled Lakeville Sewer Lift Station Remediation in the amount of $140,000. The project budget increase will be funded by a transfer from fund balance from the Consolidated Sewer Fund. Increase $140,000 Lakeville Sewer Lift Station remediation. Increase $140,000 Lakeville Sewer Lift Station remediation revenue. Increase $140,000 Consolidated Sewer transfer to capital expense. Increase $140,000 Consolidated Sewer transfer, sewer fund balance revenue. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second?
All those in favor?
Aye. This, of course, is the funding of that project that we just awarded. There'll be
Okay.
no bonding, no banning taken out on that. It's coming right out of fund balance.
All those
Yeah.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Letter G, Personnel, Office of the Receiver of Taxes, part-time as needed appointment, PTA. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Ossining hereby appoints Ms. Antoinette Nasinovich Ossining to the PTA position of intermediate clerk in the Office of the Receiver of Taxes at a rate of $15.198 per hour, effective June 9, 2014 through June 30th, 2014. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Letter H, Personnel Town Court Appointment. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Ossining hereby appoints Miss Anna Karina George of Carmel, New York, to the probationary position of intermediate clerk, Spanish-speaking, in the town court at an annual salary of $41,500, effective June 18, 2014. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second?
This is to replace Nora, who left us, and it is our intermediate clerk, as you said, Spanish-speaking.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Letter I, Personnel Parks Department termination. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Ossining hereby terminates seasonal employment of Sylvester Foreman, effective June 9, 2014. Do I have a motion?
Second?
No.
So moved. Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
I just want to add one thing on council when you do that. We're going to be giving it to the town planning board and the county planning board too, correct? Right.
Correct.
So before we go to correspondence to be received and filed, why don't we do that resolution that he's putting on now?
Yeah, I'll just read it, since my handwriting will not be decipherable by any other person besides myself, and sometimes it's actually not even decipherable by myself. Okay, resolved that the town board refer to the planning board of the town of Ossining and the planning board for the county of Westchester for the purpose of review and making recommendations regarding the proposed local law number 2 of 2004, amending the multifamily provisions of the town law of Ossining.
Have a motion?
So moved. Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you, sir.
Correspondence to be received and filed. There aren't any in this meeting. Monthly reports. Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Ossining hereby accepts the following monthly reports for the month of May 2014 from Town Clerk's Office, Town Supervisor's Office, GE Helicopter Report, Town Building Department, Town Tax Receiver's Office. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Is there anyone here who wishes to address the board?
Come on up, Bob.
Somebody.
We want to make it worth your while walking down the block, you know?
Thank you. Bobby Wiggins, 168 Spring Street, Austin. I'm glad to be here, and I haven't spoke to the town board in probably 2 years, and so I like where I see everybody working together, and also in I look at that time period, I retired from the Henry Hudson School District. I was there for 43 years, and tomorrow I think they're probably gonna a little luncheon or something for
Oh.
other people that retired. So I'll probably be there.
Well, thank you, Bobby.
Hey.
It's always good to have you here with us.
Good to have you back, Bob.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And don't forget where you come from. Now come back.
And we'll go into executive session just for a very short period. Right. Just want to go over a couple things with you.
So moved. Second.
Hi. So that ends our meeting tonight. It is a nice, quick one this evening. We got quite a bit done tonight, even though it was a quick meeting, and we, with all the after the end of school activities and stuff, we were missing a couple of members from our board. And Mary Ann was actually at the second grade concert too, along with Councilwoman Jeffrey. But we want to thank everybody, and we hope to see you at the fair this Saturday. And next Saturday will be the Portuguese Festival downtown, so it gets to be a little active time down here in Ossining in the month of June. And again, the 21st is also the high school graduation. So I want to thank you all, and have a great week, and we'll see. Oh, sure.
I'd like to just say that anyone who hasn't been down to the Engle
Oh,
Park, that mural is simply beautiful down there. The kids, and I saw them doing it because I was down there, and it must have been like 3 or 4 of them doing different parts, and that means you're working together, all of them doing part of it, and it is simply beautiful. You must see it.
it is an exceptional mural that we have down there. I do want to say thank you for reminding me of that too. We are working on the floor of the spray park down there. We are having a project that we have out in engineering right now to recycle the water. That will not be for the 2014 season, but we are redoing the floor right down there, and we had hoped to have it open this weekend, but with the rainy days, because we're on the concrete part of it, on the rainy day Monday and then this morning, it probably won't open until next week. But that's still, we want to get going, so we have it open especially when the young children finish up school. But the Parks crew has to be complimented for that. They're also finishing up the stage, because as you know, the spring season is our toughest one. And with the hard winter, we had a very short period of time to get the parks ready, and now it's keeping them up because there's a lot of mowing of grass and a lot of lines going in for the games and everything. So, again, we want to thank you, and we want to thank the Highway Department, who's really pitching in and helping the parks when they can on, like, the concrete work and stuff. So it's very good. So have a wonderful week. We'll see you at the fair, and we hope to see you on on Broadway and Brandith at the Doers unveiling of the plaque at 11 o'clock. Oh, yeah, that's right. At 11 o'clock on Saturday morning. Northern will be there helping with the unveiling, according to that paper. And then that afternoon, after the fair and everything, just in case we're not tired enough, it will be the fire inspection will happen that night. So the fire trucks will be all down by the waterfront. So it's going to be a very exciting weekend. So have a great, and it's supposed to be beautiful. It's going to be kind of wet and Thursday and Friday, but then it's supposed to clear up. So have a great week, and we'll see you next Tuesday. We will be at 16 Croton Avenue having a work session next week. We do want to point out that our meeting in our next town hall meeting, which I believe is the middle of July, will be talking about our police RFPs that come in because they are due on June 30th. So thank you very much, and we'll talk soon.